Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Today we are going to solve another school's problem, which is minimum depth of binary tree. So basically, this is a binary tree problem, and it's quite simple as well. So what the question is saying, let's just see. The question is saying I hope like from the title only you understand like what the question is saying. But anyways, let's just see the question first. Given a binary tree, find its minimum depth. Okay, the minimum depth is the number of nodes along the shortest path from the root to the nearest leaf. Okay, so what is saying like the minimum depth how we have to find is from the root to the minimum leaf. Okay guys, like this one. Let me just make this pointer size bigger a little bit. Okay, so from over here to over here, like this we have to find. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so now the question is like okay, what approach can we use over here? I will gonna solve this using BFS, so it will be quite simple to do with that. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I hope so the question is clear, and let's see like how we're gonna solve it and how we're gonna code it. I mean, okay, so ladies and gentlemen, let's just start solving this problem. So okay, so first of all, what I will do, I will just create two base conditions. My first base condition will say if my root is null. If my root is null, then what I will do, I will simply return 0 over here. Why 0? Because as they have given the int, so that's why I can't return false over here. Okay, anyways, the second condition, the base condition is if my root of left is null and my root of right is null as well. So ladies and gentlemen, now what is saying like we just got the root only. Okay, so it doesn't have any leaf node, so it just has a root only. So for that one I will simply return 1 over here, because you know the only one node is present. So what else I have to do? Nothing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now here the things come. Now one condition come over here. The condition will say, let's say like we don't have the left leaf. Okay, we don't have any left path, we just have the right path. Okay, so for that what I will do, I will just simply say, okay, if my root dot left is null, if my root dot left is null, then do one thing, then go for its right one. Return its minimum depth from its root dot right. Okay, like this, and don't forget to add 1 in this one. Why +1? Because you know we have to have its root value as well. So let's just say like if we are over here, let's just say we are over here and we come over here, and then let's say we just go over here again, straightforward. So this is 1 and this is 2, but we have to put this one as well. So that's why we are doing +1, because it's already have 2, now +1 for this one, so that it will get 3. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I'm saying. But that's the minimum one. I'm talking about the minimum one. There's the maximum one. So in this one, you know, the case is like we don't have the left for right now. That's what I'm talking about. Now similarly, I will talk about, let's say like we don't have right as well. So for ladies and gentlemen, I hope so that like you understand like what the code we will write over here. If we don't have the right one, if our right is null, then I will simply return. I will say let's go and find for the left one. Root dot left and +1, ladies and gentlemen. So that's how we are solving our problem. And finally, I have to return math dot minimum of left comma right. So what I have to do, I will say minimum of I have to call the function for this one, min depth. And now ladies and gentlemen, like I have to add 1 as well. I hope so you forgot this thing, but we have to add +1 over here as well. And ladies and gentlemen, that's all our code is. So I hope so the code is clear. If you don't understand like what we are doing, let me just first of all run it to see any compilation error do we are facing over here. Then I will walk you through the code our back again. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, these two our base condition. Okay, and in this one, like, okay, let me explain about the base condition. The base condition, like if we just get empty root, that for that we will simply return 0, because there is no node present. Let's say we have some node 1 over here. For that one, I just say like, okay, go for this one. So like it doesn't have any left, it doesn't have any right, then just simply return the 1. Then we simply return the 1. Now let's just see, like we don't have the left one. In this one we don't have the left one. We will go for the right one and return the minimum one. But let's say we don't have right, we have the only left. So I will just simply go for the left and return left +1. That's all, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing. Okay, lastly, what I have to do, I have to simply say, okay, if we have these two things, if we have left and right, then do one thing, then go for is the minimum one, or either on the left, either on the right, and return it. Go for, like in this condition, the minimum is this one, so we get 1 over here, and I have to add +1 as well, because you know the root, we have to count the root as well. So 1 + 1 will be 2, so I have to return 2 in the final output, as you can see in this test case. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope so this code is clear, like what we are doing over here. So ladies and gentlemen, let me just submit it, and I will talk about its time complexity and the space complexity in this one. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, it's accepting variable. So what the time complexity in this one we are dealing with? The time complexity is big of n. Big of n for the worst case. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. And the space complexity in this one we are dealing with is big of 1 for the better case, but for the worst case it could be big of n minus 1. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so let me just put it, this is for the better one and this is for the worst one. I hope so, ladies and gentlemen, this thing is clear like what I'm doing over here. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and if you still have any doubt in this problem, then just do let me know in the comment section. I will definitely want to reach to you. And thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Till then, take care, bye bye, and I love you guys. Believe me, I love you. Take care, bye bye.
One thing, I don't know why, it doesn't even matter how